Well, today had that dreary look that you often get in the month of December, but it quickly gave way to afternoon sunshine and warmer temperatures. We made it into the low 60s today in most areas. And I think today's weather, I think that is going to be the playbook that Mother Nature is going to follow for the next couple of days, where we see cloudiness kind of build back in at night. It extends into the morning hours and then it fades away in the afternoon. We should see that on Tuesday and Wednesday. But what we're not going to see are highs in the 60s. Well, I mean, we'll have highs in the 60s in a few spots, but what we're really going to be seeing is even warmer weather over the next couple of days. And here's why. Cold Canadian air is shut out. We've got a jet stream pattern which is flowing from west to east up near the U.S.-Canadian border, and cold air doesn't have a chance to make its way south into our area. So we're flooding much of the lower 48 with warm air. Meanwhile, Gulf moisture is also moving in, and a lot of times this time of the year you don't have humid weather. It can warm up, but you don't have humid weather because by the time the humidity can get into your area, cold front comes in and slaps it down. That's not going to happen this week. Looks like that Gulf moisture is going to flow unimpeded into our area for days in a row. Looking at a forecast for tonight. Skies are currently clear in most areas, although low clouds have built in across the Bentonville area into southwest Missouri. I think that low cloudiness and areas of fog will expand through morning, and it looks like it's going to be a rather dreary first half of the day. But once we get to afternoon, just like we saw today, I expect holes to develop in the clouds and those clouds to thin out, especially over northern Arkansas and southern Missouri. They may be a bit more persistent closer to central Missouri. Temperatures tonight, this is about as low as we're going to go where we are this evening, and then readings actually climb toward morning and keep climbing through the 60s and up to about 70 for a high in Springfield. Low to mid 70s off to the south and southwest, with mid to upper 60s for highs to the northeast. And yes, with highs that warm, you start getting close to those record highs. The record high in Springfield is 72, so I think we fall short, but there's a good chance that we're going to tie the record high in West Plains. We're going to get very close in Vichy, and we're probably going to be setting a new record high in Harrison, Arkansas. Tomorrow night, temperatures only fall into the mid to upper 50s, so unusually warm at night as well because of that higher humidity air building in. On Wednesday, Christmas Eve, highs in the low to mid 70s, and Christmas Eve night, lows will be in the upper 50s and low 60s, meaning some areas may not go below 60 on Christmas Eve. And then on Christmas Day, we're looking at highs in the low to mid 70s again. And I tell you, this is what is so notable about this warm spell. There have been a couple of times where we've hit 70 on Christmas Eve. There have been a couple of times where we've hit 70 on Christmas Day, and our records go all the way back to the late 1800s.